20 years after her initial run on America's Got Talent, Jessica Sanchez returned to the big stage and won it all. She's the season 20 winner. Jessica, hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so excited to speak with you. So, okay, first things first, as I said, you auditioned initially for America's Got Talent when you were just 10 years old, and now you've returned. You made it pretty far your first time around, but didn't quite secure the win. So, what does it mean to return to the AGT stage?
I mean, it means everything. This has literally been 20 years in the making for me. I mean, I've been through so many ups and downs and really high highs and really low lows. So I think that the impact of just the journey has been amazing. And doing this 9 months pregnant made it even more special.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I want to tap into you as a singer a little bit. So you have these just powerhouse vocals and you're very emotive when you perform, which for me anyway is very captivating. So any kind of early musical inspiration specifically that really kind of got you into this world?
Well, of course, the divas. So like Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey. I also listened to like Britney Spears a lot when I was a little girl.
Okay.
But yeah, so I love like all the divas. Of course, like I feel like women vocalists were always like my top listens.
Hmm.
Etta James, Aretha Franklin, like all those amazing artists. And I think now, the music like the pop genre is so wide and vast, and it's so amazing how creative people can get and creative artists can get. So there's even more like inspirations across the board now too, not even just vocally, but just creatively.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I feel like a lot of people that are within your vocal range tend to have those same influences, right? But I think what's really cool is you have really made your own mark and now you're going to inspire little girls and boys as well to do that. And speaking of, you revealed in your initial audition that you are expecting a baby. And so I'm so curious to know how in the world was it going through this experience and this journey pregnant, and then also how excited are you to kind of share the story of all this with your child someday?
Yeah, it was so special. I think initially when I was like deciding to audition, I was like, okay, you know what? It's been a long time coming. I haven't felt ready before, but this year something's different. Like I feel ready. And then I find out a couple days later that I'm pregnant. I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to move forward with this? And I decided, if it's what the Lord wants, then I'm just going to do it. The least I can do is step through that open door. So I did. And then it was all history from there, I guess, Sophia gave me the golden buzzer and I was just like sobbing. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Not only did God answer my prayer, but like now I'm going to be doing this next time I hit the stage. Very pregnant. I'm going to be very pregnant. I'm going to be very big. And so, really, from all the live shows, having her there in my belly, I mean, I would have butterflies and nerves, and I'm sure she felt that, but I would rub my belly before I would sing, and she'd be moving around, and it just felt so special. And to win it too, with her in my belly, I'm
Mhm.
like, we won it.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Well, and also I always think about like I grew up singing but don't really anymore. But anyways, I always think about breath support and I'm like to be able to sing the way you do 9 months pregnant with still that much of breath support is very, very impressive to me.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like the Lord was my strength because I definitely do not know how I gained or was able to push out any breath. I always joke around and say she kind of like kicked the breath out of me. She would kick
Mm.
the big notes out of me while I was singing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's been also a beautiful journey, but also a hard journey, and
Mm.
probably the hardest thing I've had to ever do vocally, like teaching myself how to sing again on this like live show process. It's
Hmm.
been crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot even begin to imagine. I don't envy it, but it's really cool to watch someone like you do it. So I am curious, how does it feel to win America's Got Talent? And, kind of tell us what's next for you beyond, this season.
Yeah, it's crazy because I always tell people like the next big thing for me is to have my baby,
Yeah.
to be a mom. And she's still in my belly right now. She hasn't come out just yet. But yeah, so being a mom is a big thing, the next big thing. But I guess when it comes to my music career, I think we're starting to write music and I want to pour out everything that I am and all that I've gone through and just everything who I am just in my music and give all of my supporters everything that they've been asking for. So all the vocals, all the emotion, like I want to give that to them in my original music. So
Mm.
working on an album is something that I'm working on, even being pregnant. And then of course, I would love to travel and do shows and actually meet the people that have been supporting me through this process. I mean, I genuinely would not be here without the support of everybody that's voted for me or even like talked about me or shared me with their friends and family. So I am genuinely appreciative and grateful for them. So to do that would be amazing as well. And just to use my platforms and my gifts to impact people's lives in any way possible. So
Mhm.
that's the biggest purpose for me is to for the stream to be beyond mine.
Yeah, yeah, to have a good impact. I love that. Well, and also it's like not just support this season, but support over the last 20 years, right? I mean, people have been so in your corner.
Yeah, and it's so overwhelming when I meet people and they're like, I've been watching you since, AGT season one when you were 10, or I've been
Hmm.
watching you since you were on YouTube or on Idol, like all of those things. It's like, wow, you've really been with me on this journey. And it's not a short journey of like 2 years or 5 years. This is like 20 years. So I am so grateful for those people that have really stuck by my side and have been rooting for me and believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. So, big, huge thank you to them. And I literally, like I said, cannot wait to hug every single one of them.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they can't wait for that as well. Now, something else pretty special that you recently released is your new single, Two Lines. Tell me about this.
Yes, two lines. It was something that we wrote, kind of quickly before I um went back for the live shows. And two lines is the meaning behind it is like two lines on a pregnancy test. And it's about, just how my life has changed so much after finding out that I'm pregnant and how, I've already put together her nursery and I just cannot wait to meet her. And like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I literally, like I said, it's so special because I haven't met her yet, but I'm like, I love her so much. I
Yeah.
love her
Oh,
so much. And every moment on stage has been so special, like a bonding thing between us. So it's
yeah,
crazy.
absolutely. Well, I mean, like you said, she also won this season with you, right? So I think this is such a special moment. So, Jessica, if people want to keep up with you and mom life and music life beyond that, how do they go about, keeping up with what's going on?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all the good stuff, Instagram at Jessica E. Sanchez. And then, if you guys haven't heard my new song, Two Lines, I would love for you guys to hear it and support it. It is really special to me because it is about my baby girl, and this is such a beautiful new season in my life. So please go take a listen to that. Please follow me, and I can't wait to share more of my life with you guys. Love you.
Yes. Well, incredible, Jessica. Thank you so much for everything you've shared in our time together. Congrats again on motherhood. Congrats again on winning America's Got Talent season 20. We wish nothing but the best for you.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.